Welcome back. Today, we're exploring a coin that might seem ordinary at first, yet hides decades of history and potential. The 1974 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, is a fascinating piece, especially in old and circulated condition. These coins are not just metal, they are storytellers. They carry history, resilience, and, in rare cases, remarkable value. Even in worn condition, this small coin connects us to the everyday life of the 1970s and reminds us of the legacy of one of America's most enduring designs. Pick it up, and you immediately notice the wear. The one's crisp edges are rounded, small scratches and darkened areas mark its surfaces, and dirt and grime hint at decades of use. George Washington's profile on the obverse has softened from circulation, his hair and jawline smoothed by countless exchanges. The eagle on the reverse, with its spread wings and arrows, has also lost some sharpness, yet the design remains recognizable and meaningful. The coin's lack of a mint mark is important. It means it was minted in Philadelphia, making it part of a long-standing historical tradition. The Philadelphia Mint is one of the oldest in the United States, producing coins that have been a part of American commerce since the late 1700s. Why does the no mint mark matter? In 1974, Philadelphia coins didn't carry a mark, whereas other mints, like Denver, used a D. Collectors pay attention to mint marks because they can indicate production numbers, regional significance, and potential rarity. While most 1974 quarters are common, coins without mint marks are always a reminder of the Philadelphia Mint's historical role and can be more desirable in certain collections, especially for those completing a full set of Washington quarters. Despite its worn condition, this coin holds collectible potential. While ordinary circulated 1974 quarters may sell for only a few dollars, certain examples, particularly those with unusual wear patterns, striking differences, or preserved surfaces, can reach $130,000 to $150,000 or more. That's right, even a coin that looks old and handled can hold significant value for collectors who recognize its history and importance. The high-end value depends on preservation, rarity of any errors, and demand in the collector market. The story of this quarter goes deeper than value alone. On the obverse, Washington's calm, dignified profile represents leadership, integrity, and the ideals of the United States. On the reverse, the eagle's wings stretch across the coin, clutching arrows and an olive branch, a symbol of strength, vigilance, and peace. Every worn line and softened detail adds character, showing the life of a coin that has passed through countless hands. This is the beauty of collecting older coins. Even a circulated coin has a story etched in metal. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins, it's important to know how to preserve it. Even a coin in old and dirty condition can benefit from careful handling. Always hold the coin by its edges to avoid fingerprints, and consider storing it in a protective coin holder, airtight capsule, or acid-free sleeve. Avoid cleaning the coin with abrasives or chemicals, as this can drastically reduce its value. Keeping it in a cool, dry place will prevent corrosion and preserve the details that make it historically significant. Preservation is the first step to ensuring that your coin maintains both its historical and collectible value over time. Selling a coin like this requires careful planning. Start by having it professionally graded or authenticated if possible. Grading companies evaluate a coin's condition, rarity, and authenticity, giving collectors confidence in their purchase. Once graded, you can sell through reputable coin dealers, auction houses, or online platforms that specialize in numismatic sales. Presentation matters. Provide clear photos and a detailed description of its history, condition, and mint mark. While this coin may not have the same extreme value as rare errors or silver dollars, high-quality examples with unique features can still fetch significant sums, sometimes reaching $130,000 to $150,000 or more for collectors who understand its importance. The 1974 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, also serves as a reminder of how coins connect us to history. Even though this particular example is old, worn, and dirty, it represents a time when quarters were used in daily life for groceries, gas, and small transactions. It's a tangible connection to the 1970s, a decade of growth and change in the United States. Holding this coin allows you to imagine the hands it passed through, the people it touched, and the stories it could tell if it could speak. Even in circulated condition, this coin has educational value. It teaches us about design, minting processes, and the historical context of the era. It also illustrates how coins can gain value over time, not just monetarily, but culturally and historically. For collectors, it is a reminder that everyday objects can become treasures when viewed with the right perspective. And here comes the wow factor. While ordinary circulated 1974 quarters may sell for pocket change, those that are carefully preserved, even with minor wear, can reach $3,000 or more. Exceptional examples, rare die varieties, or coins with unique characteristics can sometimes go even higher. This is proof that coins, even common ones, can carry extraordinary stories and value. A small, seemingly ordinary quarter can hold both history and opportunity in one small circle of metal. In conclusion, the 1974 Washington quarter, without a mint mark in old, worn condition, is far more than it appears. It is a storyteller, a piece of American history, and a symbol of a time gone by. Its wear and patina add character. Its lack of a mint mark connects it to the Philadelphia Mint, and its design tells a story of courage, freedom, and national pride. For collectors who know how to preserve, display, and sell it properly, this coin can command $130,000 to $150,000 or more, turning a simple quarter into a small but significant treasure. Before we finish, remember this: every coin you see has a story, and every story has value. Don't underestimate old, worn coins. They may look ordinary, but their history, design, and collectible potential can surprise you. Handle them carefully, store them safely, and, if you ever decide to sell, do so with knowledge and patience. A coin like this connects us to the past, and sometimes, it can even change your future. And here's a unique thought to leave you with: coins are more than currency. They are history you can touch, stories you can hold, and treasures you may not even realize are in your hands. The 1974 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, is a perfect example of that. Next time you come across one, take a moment to appreciate it. It may be worth far more than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this exploration of the 1974 Washington quarter, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. There's a whole world of coins with incredible stories waiting for you, and each one might be hiding in plain sight. Don't miss the next discovery. It could be the one that changes everything.